Well, hello there, water signs. How you doing? Welcome to Behind the Black Veil, where we get a more intimate look at the mysteries of our lives. This is your calm down reading. So, water signs, I'm going to need you to calm down. All right, there's many layers of meaning in my readings. I'm going to touch on a few. It may or may not resonate. Hear me and feel me for best results. Sometimes the roles can be reversed, and viewer discretion is advised. Fantastic. So, let's talk about calming down. Am I right? Let's talk about it. What's your current reality? Let's do a few shuffles, a few more, just for fun. I hope you've been having a pretty good day. I hope it's all good right now for you. All right? Because that's how we do it here. That is how we do it. Your current reality is as such. Water signs. There's some confusion. I got emotional confusion when I turned that card over. That's the first shit that I got. Okay? That's your current reality. There's confusion. What is going on? That's the sense of energy that I get right now. What is going on? How do you word this? How do we put this into words? How do we do it? I'm not sure. I know something must be done. We should do a little something, maybe this, maybe that. You probably have a couple of clues as to what needs to be done. You got good instincts about it. All right, but there's some puzzle going on. There's some kind of puzzle. All right? And there may be a need to another thing that occurs to me right now is trying to read a contract or trying to read some court papers or, some sort of information that needs translation. You know how legal terms are in English. They're in English. For the most part, but whatever that is, that's a mix of things anyway. But it's supposed to be in English generally. But you still don't know what the hell they're talking about by the time you finish reading a sentence. You're like, okay, what? Okay. So that's the impression that I get from that. Let's talk about how you can center yourself. How can the water signs center themselves? Like this. Okay, the toxins gotta go. Okay, the toxic shit has to go. I don't know. What is it? Is it an addiction? Is it someone? Is it something? I don't know. All right. But let me tell you something. There's the devil. There he is. All right. So somebody is being reckless, perhaps. Okay. My first impression is get away from the toxins, and that could be some sort of chemical, some sort of drug or person, human being who is like just trouble, that sort of thing. That's the first couple of things that occurred to me. Let's talk about the best way. So my point is, how do you center yourself? Get rid of that shit, okay, or that person, whatever. Best way for you to relax is this. It's the best way you can do it. Okay, by giving emotionally, freely. That's interesting. Okay, sometimes the ancestors say things and I'm like, really? That's the best thing to do? But you know, hey, they say what they say. Okay, we get what we get and we don't get upset. That's what we tell the preschoolers. Okay. I mean, not me. I don't say that shit, but I say that to fucking adults. That's who I say that shit to. All right, so how can you stop worrying about the future if you had any concerns? Okay, which looks like, yeah, there's something to be concerned about here. Okay, but we got to get deeper into this because how could that be okay? Giving emotionally, freely. And I'm just saying, you got to vet people. You can't be giving freely. All right? Shit is Armageddon outside. I don't know what these fools are talking about. No, but I mean that with respect. Just being funny. Just being funny to the ancestors. All right, how can you stop worrying like this? Yeah, it's over. Listen. Hey, hey, the bullshit is over. All right? Time to start new. Yes, there is a mark. There is a mark. A mark has been made that will make you recall. There's some PTSD here, okay? That will make you recall the past, all right? But you need to get your anchor around the fact that this is a new beginning now, okay? You can make something happen out of this, all right? Somehow we'll go deeper, okay? But somehow that's the deal. That's the deal. So let's start talking about your current reality. Your current reality. Let's go deeper in. All right. Confusion. What the hell is going on here? This is what's going on. Somebody's fucking shit up and they're falling from their perch. They are slipping. Okay? They are slipping from their throne. That is what they're doing. All right? They are slipping from their throne. They needed to meet their obligations and they did not. And somebody is saying WTF to that, apparently. Like, what does that mean? Like, why would you do that? You know, kind of thing. And it's like, oh, no, I know what needs to be done. You need to get your shit together, right? So somehow somebody's telling somebody that here's an emperor figure, okay? And that's the bridge burner guy who ran out of resources and is really hoping things get better. But that's all he's got. It's hope, okay? He's keeping hope alive, this guy. All right? He's keeping hope alive. And someone fell from their perch. Very, very probably this guy. He may be confused, mind-boggled somehow. Okay? Again, I'm getting some sort of mental confusion, emotional confusion. Anyhow, somebody needed to meet their obligations. They didn't. They didn't. Maybe they were confused. So they burned a bridge and didn't meet their obligations. That some of those. Some of those. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about how you can center yourself. Okay, that's going on, but we still have to center ourselves. And I see the presence of the devil. Okay, so that could cause some confusion because he is the chaos bringer. All right. So the devil may have done some confusing shit and got the person all, twisted around where they slipped from their perch. Okay, they slipped from their throne and didn't meet their obligations to the kingdom. Let's talk about it. How can you center yourself like this? My goodness. I see. I see. Well, this is heavy communication energy right here. Communication is key in this matter. You got to take a strong arm approach sometimes to the devil, okay? Because it's a prompting, okay? The devil shows up and you got to know what to do to jump into action, all right? So you have a right to be upset with the devil. Amen? I know that's right. Hello? You know, and those are your inner promptings, you see. Your inner uh, reflex to be enraged at the presence of the devil. This is reasonable. This is perfectly reasonable. Okay? And so there's some sort of connection to the spirit world, all right? And there's some sort of pressure to speak up or pressure um, to voice your anger, but it's not strictly on voice. It's more action oriented. It's more action oriented because we get that here. Like the instinct is correct, but the interpretation is wrong in this card. You know what I mean? And down here, it's more like a pressure that somebody is mad about. They mad, like the devil put them under pressure or some such thing. Or some such thing like that. And like I said, that could be, you know, whatever's the toxic thing. Okay? So get rid of that. Okay, so this is the corn mother. And she's like a karma. Ooh. Okay, 3D. I'm getting 3D. The karmic is mad. The karmic is mad. That's what I'm getting from this. And the devil is like stirring the pot, like stirring it. You know, like, yeah, get mad, everybody. You know. So, yeah. But it's a communication. It's still a divine communication, but there is righteous anger here. Okay? So get that devil out of there. Kick that motherfucker to the curb. Hurry up. That's the sensation I'm getting here. Whatever that toxic thing is, get rid of it. Hurry up. It's tainting everything. Okay? It's tainting everything. It's getting things mad. It's getting people upset. Whatever that thing is. All right? And here a dude burnt the bridge. So that might be the dude who was rocking with the devil. Okay? And some feminine energy is upset. And their anger is being channeled. I want to say channeled. Okay? I'm going to leave it there. Channeled. On that word. And it's like a prompting from the divine inside this person for their righteous anger to like just grind that shit up into some fine powder and just blow that shit away. That's just a metaphor. I don't know what it is, that you're dealing with here that's toxic. But the way you center yourself is you get that shit out of there. All right? Fantastic. The best way for you to relax, giving emotionally. Okay, yeah. Listen. Okay. Yep. Okay, giving emotionally. This makes me feel like the emperor figure, like somebody being firm about their emotional connection, about their feelings. Okay, so that's another voice, that's another vibe where I'm getting a voice here, inner whatever, whatever your feelings are. Here it's anger. Here it's an emotional connection. It's empathy. Here it's care. It's provision. It's service. It's dedication. And then somebody being firm about that. Somebody being sure, but expressing it. Best way to relax and let some of the steam out of that thing. Let some of the pressure out. Okay? Because maybe somebody's causing chaos. The feminine is mad, like this guy. He's causing chaos. And the feminine is mad, right, because it's toxic, right? So this is like putting pressure on everyone. That's what I say. Pressure on everyone. That's the impression I'm getting. Okay, so bottom line, the best way for you to relax, express your emotions freely. Express your emotional connection. Express your certainty, dedication, service, uh, feelings, whatever. Okay, emotions, empathy, emotional connection with some fucking, you know, with some zhuzh in there, whatever that is. You know, well, say it with your chest. That's what I get there. Say it with your chest. That's one of the layers. All right, fantastic. How can you stop worrying about the future like this? Okay, the creator's all over this thing. Yes, thank you. And the goddess. Okay, so we have an intuitive feminine figure present whose will is one with the creator's will. There's a divine calling. That's the new, or if not new, that is the what do we want to say? That is the potential that is there to be harvested. It is abundant. It is abundant. But, you know, of course, we talked about the mark already that it leaves. But there's a divine calling and the beginning of a new cycle. Both of these cards represent the beginning of a new cycle. This card represents your will and the Creator's will being one and the same. Okay? So this may be you, water sign, replenishing and rejuvenating yourself, or whatever. It's somebody who is on your mind, or, you know, a scenario you're connected to that is uppermost on your plate at the moment. So there is a new cycle beginning. So don't worry about the future. And that change is the will of the Creator. All right? And you will be made new again, is what I get here. Replenish, rejuvenate. All right? Reflect. You got bright, bright, sparkly stars ahead, okay, to follow. All right, very good. I'll leave it there. Fantastic seeing you, water signs, as usual. For a personal reading, go down to the description and get in contact with me. For more deep-ass readings that calm you down, such as these. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. While you're at it, pick up a copy of Discriminating Wisdom so you can discriminate wisely. And sign the kids up for Conscious Kids Art Project for social emotional learning through the arts and crafts. Thanks for coming by Behind the Black Veil.